Good evening and welcome to Rochester Lancers Soccer. We're at Charlie Schiano Field in Rochester, New York, as the Rochester Lancers play host to FC Buffalo. Hopefully a throughway rivalry in the making. I'm Joe Giuliano, and back, it's been a long time with the one and the only Soccer Sam, as Rochester and Buffalo meet for the second time this season. They tied 1-1 on June 2nd. Some big points on the line tonight, and it was a great game in Buffalo. Hopefully we'll see the same tonight.
I hope the fans show up in Buffalo. They have wings, chicken wings, and this team. That's it. The Bills left. I think they left. The Sabres are done. I mean, the pond melted. They're done. This is it. This is their only team that matters is FC Buffalo in the city of Buffalo. And in Rochester, you know what's going on right now.
Tell me.
Lancer Media's running wild, brother.
It's been a while, but he has not changed one bit. The team is on a roll. 4-0 in their last 6 games. Only 1 goal against. You got to be happy with their performance.
I mean, Will the Wall. He's the kid should be in MLS right now. And then you got the Stone, Will and the family Stone. I mean, the kid, he's scoring goals from anywhere from England. This team is on fire. This is the team to beat right now in this league. We're going to the championship. I ordered the belts already. We're getting championship belts. I'm getting you one.
All right, extra large.
Yes, it doesn't matter. It'll fit you.
All right, Soccer Sam, thank you very much. Stick around. We'll have kickoff coming up next. It's the Lancers and FC Buffalo right here on the Lancers Broadcast Network. It hurt. I got a bruise. I guess, you know, the kid's got a dream, but you got to be realistic too.
Haji Berry, he had the same dream, but at least that's it. He spent 3 years at MCC, got a degree, went to Central Florida, got his degree, got drafted #1. Now he's playing MLS, he's playing local USL, but he does MLS as well. So I said, that could happen to you. I said, you're only 18 years old.
He's from Buffalo?
You're not ready to
Where's he from? Buffalo? Oh, Canada.
He's a Canadian kid. Bright kid. Over 4 almost last season. And I said, why are you wouldn't take him throw away an opportunity? You would get an academic scholarship, you get an athletic scholarship, and you throw that all away.
If he signs for this season, pro, can he come back and play now? Oh, see.
That'll be it.
You're 18 years old. If you're going to be discovered, you would have been.
I mean, it's just a coach. The coach is an idiot.
Italian guy?
Probably.
At the
I saw 2 years
twilight's
ago.
last
He played for an Italian team up there.
whose broad stripes and
I told him,
bright
if he
stars
wants to go now, he'll
through
want
the
to push him like he's bigger, stronger,
perilous
and like I said,
fight
I think it's an
o'er
emotional
the
thing too. They're not quite ready to
ramparts
deal
we
with 25, 26-year-olds.
watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still
Benny Haney's jersey's gonna match
there.
with the referees.
Oh,
yeah.
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's the second
That
meeting
was
of the
amazing.
season between the Rochester
You know,
Lancers and
ladies and
FC
gentlemen,
Buffalo at Charlie Schiano
this
Field
season, we're
in
celebrating
Rochester,
the
New York.
50th
I'm Joe
anniversary of
Giuliano.
the-
Let's go down to the field and have Soccer Sam with his pregame presentation at midfield.
This gentleman right here, Mr. Victor Carlson, started coaching at East High School, and then he got the Rochester Juniors program started 2 years later in 1967. Helped develop youth soccer in Monroe County for over 20 years. Please welcome tonight's honorary captain, Mr. Victor Carlson. Mr. Carlson, thank you so much for what you've done for the game.
Thank you, Sam, for inviting me. I really appreciate the recognition and the honor that you, Sam, and the Rochester Lancers have given tonight. And we go back a long way, you and I. The Rochester Juniors started with one team, under 19, and we started with the younger guys, went up to 13 travel teams, and we had 200 kids in the house league. And you're one of the boys, at that time, a boy that played for one of our junior teams. And I don't know of anybody that is more dedicated to the game of soccer than you are. And I hope that the enthusiasm that you show, I hope some of it came from being part of the Rochester Juniors.
It definitely was, Mr. Carlson. And I want to say on behalf of all the kids that are playing soccer for years in this community, a lot of people are watching, including in Taormina, Italy, guys that you coach as kids. Mike Tudabeni, he's watching right now in Italy. He wanted me to give you a shout out and said that because of your coaching ability, he fell in love with the game of soccer, and so many kids did. So thank you again. Here's our team captain, Jake Schindler. Jake, team ball here and a nice picture. This is a ball from the team. And
hey, just thank you so much for everything you've done for soccer in the area. We've got, everyone supports the local sports, and it's just been a big help for kids coming up through Rochester area.
It was my pleasure, and it was a pure joy. I can say hi to Mike Tetrabeni, who's now in Sicily, played for me. Hi, Mike. Enjoy the pizza.
all right, let's get a nice picture.
All right,
here.
welcome to Charlie Schiano Field. Joe Giuliano with Nelson Capello, Vic Carlson, honorary captain. You guys had a good conversation before the game.
We did. Vic, I owe him a lot because he's the one who started youth soccer in the Rochester area. We've been friends close to 50 years, and just a great gentleman, great ambassador to the game, and he's definitely deserving of the honorary captain today.
Great to have Soccer Sam and the Lancers honor Vic Carlson before the 4-2-2 Rochester Lancers play host to the 2-3-2 FC Buffalo side. Your starting lineups first for the visitors from Buffalo. Cameron Hogg is in goal. It'll be Jordan Sinclair, Fox Slotemaker, Julian Dragomir, Jake Cooper, Zach Peterson, Bailey Winkle, Cam Emerson, Austin Stout, Isaiah Barrett, and Braden Scales rounding up Frank Butcher's starting lineup. Again, they are 2-3-2. For the Rochester Lancers, they'll go with Will Banaheen in goal. In the back, it'll be Crawford and Rosano on the flanks, Schindler and Harling as central defenders. In the midfield, it's Fernandez, Finn, Allen, Manfoot, and Godoy. Up top, it is Stone for Doug Miller's 4-2-2 Rochester Lancers. Your official today is Juan Colazzo. Helping out our B.J. Dunham, David Russo, and the fourth is Adam Braswick. Second meeting of the season, and it is a pretty tight race now. If you look at the Midwest East Division, Rochester with 14 points, Buffalo with 8, but they do have a game in hand. So this could be a big tilt in the standings after tonight and Sunday when Buffalo meets Dayton.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a good game. This is perfect weather for it, and looks like we are having a good turnout tonight. As long as the weather holds out, the rain.
Lancers in the all-white with the gold socks will be attacking from right to left. Buffalo in the entire navy blue kit, going from left to right. As it's played to Crawford, chips it forward, headed down by FC Buffalo. Now played central to Slotemaker. Onto the near side, Scales. We're going to get in behind the Lancers' defense. Harling is there to Rosano. Schindler with the quick clearance. Some high pressure, quick pressure coming from the visitors. As Cooper knocked off the ball by Godoy. Played back to Hogg, the 22-year-old from Auckland, New Zealand, making his 5th appearance in goal.
I noticed on the team for Buffalo, there's several players from the University of Buffalo soccer team. And it's kind of unfortunate that UB dropped the men's soccer program and left all these kids out in the cold, so to speak. And to drop a program like that, it was somewhat successful, and it's kind of a shame.
Now, those players, is there a sitting out period that they'll have to do, or will they be able to transfer and play right away?
They'll be able to transfer right away and play, just because the program was dropped. And
Into the box. Quickly cleared away is Fernandez. Any of these guys on the MCC radar?
actually, there is one. not on the field out here today, but we do have a freshman who played a little bit. He's from Leroy, Ethan Witkowski. He's committed to coming to us next fall. Plays striker. So good, strong young man, and we're looking forward to having him be part of an MCC.
I was going to say Nelson, the head coach at Monroe Community College. It's a good opportunity for you to kind of keep touch and see what's maybe out there and could possibly work your way, right?
Absolutely. that's the name of the game. You always make sure that you have your eyes open because there may be.
Oh, Stone with a great shot and tipped away by Hogg. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that was a great save. Nice opportunity for the Lancers, and the goalkeeper Hogg came up big. Here it is. Left foot by Stone. Another great save.
Near side corner kick coming up. It's Godoy to take it. Buffalo has a few fans here with the big flag right in the middle here. The header is cleared away by the defense. Brought down by Allen. Fires a low left-footed shot.
Yeah, I saw those guys out in the parking lot. They were tailgating, so it's nice to see that. Doing a little bit of Americana into the sport of soccer, tailgating and things like that.
There's a good crowd of 10 or 12, maybe even 14, 15.
Yeah.
FC Buffalo supporters. Make their home at Robert E. Rich High School Stadium in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, we've played there, MCC's.
I like the venue. I think it's got a beautiful roof and a nice setup.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's real nice. We played Damon College JVs there.
Fernandez, Stone, fights off one, and referee will call a foul on Godoy. Or Manfoot, check that. Antonio Manfoot, who's sent off in the June 2nd game. He had an altercation with Chris Walter early in the second half. Both were sent to the stands. That game ended up 1-1. Stone for the Lancers scored in the 45th minute, while Emerson in the 68th minute scored for Buffalo, assisted by former Lancer Gary Boughton, who's not here tonight. This one's flicked forward. Schindler loses out, and a shot there from Dragomir off the mark.
I was looking to see on the bench from here if Isaac Kissie's on there. If there's any reports, because last time we played at home, he hurt his ankle pretty badly, and I'm not sure whether he's recovered from his injury.
Nothing yet. He is still out. As Banaheen, nicknamed the Wall by Soccer Sam. How about the stretch? 4-0-2. And the scoreless soccer that Doug Miller's side has played has been very impressive.
Very impressive. I think that's what makes champions. You know, you come together and you have very good defense, good goalkeeping, and you get yourself a goal or two. That's a recipe for being a champion.
392 minutes since the Lancers have given up a goal. That was against Buffalo on June the 2nd. So it is a great stretch. 11 goals for, 1 goal against. As you see Hogg chasing the ball behind the net. He's given up 8 goals in 4 games played. Low driven ball onto the near flank. Stout. Emerson wide open on the far side. FC Buffalo coming with the attack. Low cross cleared away by Harling.
Yeah, those are dangerous balls coming, whipping in across like that low. Undecided whether to head it, kick it.
Working that far side again, headed away by Harling. Picked up by Crawford. Sinclair. Spinning away, looking for options. He'll go all the way back to Hogg. 6th minute and scoreless. Onto the near side, Rosano. Battling there, a little shove from behind. No call. Sinclair went down. Picked up now by Winkle. Step over, moves away from Godoy. Cooper. Emerson. Good step from Harling to break it up. Wins it again. Cooper outside for Barrett.
Yeah, it looks like the team's just sort of trying to figure each other out right now. I'm not quite sure, whether we play direct, whether we play a little possession. As I say that, Buffalo hits the ball direct to their striker.
Crawford takes it away from Barrett. Fernandez has some time to turn and come forward. Outside, Crawford's going to get to this one. Overlapping run on the far side. Crawford looking for options in the middle, marked by Sinclair. And poked away by the FC Buffalo defense. Throwing for Fernandez. And Fernandez scored a beauty of a goal.
Oh, yeah, he
in
did.
their last home game against AFC Cleveland. A 3-0 win.
If they had goals of the week, that definitely would be the one.
There's Rosano. Schindler to his center back buddy Harling. Quick touch outside from Fernandez to Crawford. Giving away middle of the park. Chance for FC Buffalo to counter. Stout. Emerson. Stopped by Winkle. I think Scales wanted it, but wouldn't get it there. Winkle goes outside to Barrett. Barrett 1-on-1. Plays it back to Winkle. 21-year-old Canadian Winkle. Trying to work the near side. Godoy, a fancy little clearance. Played low. Picked up by Stout. To Scales. Low swerving cross into the box. Banaheen.
Yeah, good thing that Banaheen came off his line, grabbed that because that near post run was there for an easy flick in.
9th minute, Banaheen, his 8th appearance of the season, 2 goals against for the Buffalo State product. Booming kick up and over midfield. Headed back to Stout. Gets away from Fernandez. Now back. Come Buffalo on the near side. Winkle couldn't get there. It was broken up by Anthony Rosano to Jake Schindler. Manfoot. Back to Schindler. And going back to that game on June the 2nd at Robert E. Rich All-High Stadium. In the first half, Buffalo 9-2 advantage in shots, ending up with a 20-5 advantage in shots in that match, a 1-1 final.
It's like the field's lopsided, tilted one way, huh? And the ball just kept rolling that way.
Here's Finn's first touch, outside to Crawford. Now Fernandez. Stone. Over the head of Godoy, and it'll be coming out on a throw-in for FC Buffalo.
That's a tough ball to play. You have to turn your whole body around, and you're not quite sure where he is. And we try to get our guys just to lay the ball off down to the midfielder and let him play the ball.
Shanked off to the near side, and throwing coming up here for Jake Schindler, the team captain, the 29-year-old making his 8th appearance. Jake will spend his indoors with the Syracuse Silver Knights should the Rochester Lancers not make their return. Rosano will pick up a throw-in for the Lancers. A lot of play. Rosano to take it. Anthony Rosano, 23 years old, 7th appearance. Throws it to Stone. Stone having a great season. 4 goals, 1 assist. Looks for Manfoot. And Slotamaker taking no chances. Will pop it onto the near side. Godoy. Good touch for Stone. Chipped into the box. Oh, and just headed away at the last second by Zach Peterson. Third corner kick coming up for the Lancers. We're in the 11th minute. It's Manfoot. Whips it into the box.
It's a great ball.
One time low shot. Stone turns and fires up and over the bar.
Yeah,
He may have actually stopped that from going in.
Yeah, I don't think the goalkeeper would have gotten to it. But all the Buffalo players put their hands up for offsides, and the linesman was right on the play.
Here's a look at the replay.
Yeah, you see the 2 defenders.
That was going to go in.
Yeah, Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything, but that was going to go in.
That was their mark goal.
Good hard tackle there on the far side. Finn trying to get through with it. Lancers throwing. 12th minute. Crawford will leave it. Or he will pick it up now for the throw-in. Fernandez turning, trying to get through that traffic, just couldn't. Now laid off. FC Buffalo with Peterson. Forward, deep pass, and Benaheen will get there before Dragomir.
It's good. He gets off his line. He gets off his line quick, and he gets a lot of those balls direct.
End to end. Lancers coming the other way. Manfoot keeps it in play, and flag comes up for offside.
Yep. Offsides.
Team's wasting no time going back and forth. Two other games tonight in the NPSL's Midwest Region East Division. AFC Cleveland taking on Fort Pitt, and Erie taking on Syracuse. And Fort Pitt has had all sorts of trouble. They fell 4-0 to Erie on Tuesday. They haven't scored a goal of their own since their home opener, a 1-0 win.
Well, someone's got to be at the bottom. And it's just as good as they are, not us.
Fort Pitt at 1-5 on the season. We'll play AFC Cleveland twice this weekend. It's given away, picked up by Stone. Not happy with himself. He was looking for Manfoot.
Just as that, I thought it was a bad play by Stone and Manfoot not understanding each other. But Buffalo comes right back and gives us a throw-in. Goalkeeper didn't say anything, and defender just cleared the ball out of bounds. Very easy, could have headed the ball back to the goalkeeper, and he could have picked it up. Turned, could have done a lot of different things, but the miscommunication between the two players may end up being costly to Buffalo.
Pressure stays in the Buffalo half. Allen to Rosano. Far side, and the volley attempt just flicked away at the last second by Peterson. Another corner kick coming up for the Lancers. Lucas Fernandez over to take it. A goal and 2 assists on this season for the Temple University player out of Churchville, Chili. Steps in and delivers. Swerving back towards the spot. Top of the 18 again. Manfoot gets a shot away, blocked by Slotemaker. And to the near side, Stout. Winkle back to Stout. Quickly play to the far side. Buffalo coming forward now with some numbers. Overlapping is Peterson. Cooper. Now they'll come back to the near side with Scales. Scales, another one of those players who played at University of Buffalo from Lockport, New York, has it. Trying to get it to Stout. Schindler will most likely try to shield it off, but couldn't. There was pressure there, and it's to Rosano. Swerving touch. Stone was coming. The pass was going. Slotemaker. Is it back to Hogg? Hogg and Slotemaker played together back in New Zealand.
It's been the new place to recruit.
I guess
New
so,
Zealand
right?
and Australia. Constantly getting emails or recommendations for players. They all want to come to the States.
It's becoming a soccer hotbed.
Yeah, yes it is. I see that both Australia and New Zealand are in the Confederation Cup, so maybe there's some growth there in the popularity of the sport.
It's played outside to Peterson. They played at Mount Gilbert. Hogg and Peterson. Now Cooper. Stout with some space to turn, settles, and gets a hard shot away, but it's blocked. Winkle's shot headed away by Schindler. They wanted a handball. Referee says nope. Now Buffalo keeping pressure in the Lancers half of the field with Cooper. Out to Peterson. Deflected, and Banaheen will pick it up for the Lancers.
I'm finding that Buffalo is always looking for Stout. He seems to be the catalyst. He seems to be the guy that makes this thing go. And, you know, he's always around the ball, so that's probably one thing that we should start looking for to shut him down.
Poked away by Schindler once again. That's off of Winkle. Second to last home game for the Rochester Lancers. Saturday, July 15th. The Erie Commodores will be here at 4 p.m. to round out the regular season. Huge playoff implications down the stretch here in the MPSL. Harling breaks it up. Picked up by Peterson. Crawford off his foot. Barrett will get a throw in quickly for FC Buffalo. FC Buffalo 0-2-1 away from home. 10 goals for, 9 against. And no luck there for Emerson to keep that one in play. Rochester at home 3-1. 12 goals scored, 4 against. Will Banaheen will have the kickoff. Looking at your standings now in the Midwest region, Dayton with 17 points, Rochester with 14. Now the top 2 teams will qualify in each division, but it's on points per game. It's not total points at the end of the season. So you want to be offensively producing, because right now it looks like Erie is actually on top due to their points per game effort. So goals will be crucial down the line.
It's nice to experiment like that. See,
I'm not a fan of it, I got to be honest.
I agree. It's the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah.
But you know, if you will experiment on rule changes and things of that nature, I guess this is the level to do it with. It calls for more offensive soccer.
Standings-wise, points-wise, Erie has 14 points. As this long shot, no trouble there for the keeper coming off the foot of Cam Emerson, another player from New Zealand. Plays at Anderson University in South Carolina. As we are in the 19th minute and scoreless. The Lancers and FC Buffalo. Buffalo coming off a 2-0 win against Fort Pitt. Dragomir and Walter with the goals, while the Lancers were scoreless last Friday at Dayton. Barrett dashing through the middle of the field. Finds Stout, as Nelson mentioned. He's seen a lot of the ball. Scales. Winkle turns the corner. Good ball. I'm not sure if Emerson was expecting it or not.
Yeah, he did a very good job of getting around Rosano. I thought he was going to go a little closer, draw the center back out, and look to play the ball back diagonally. But he chose to play that ball early, luckily for us, but the Buffalo player wasn't ready.
Cam Emerson with 2 goals on the season. Took a quick look at him there. There's Banaheen. On to the near side. Powerful header from Cooper, but it ends up on the foot of Fernandez. Fernandez dangerous from these spots. Into space. Godoy, the shot! Kick save from Hogg.
Well done by Hogg. Came out, made a very good save. That was a great run by Godoy, and he's that type of player, that slashing player that creates some opportunities for himself, and that was a great play by the Lancers.
Another corner kick. Here's a look at it.
Yeah, you don't get too many chances like that, and you need to put those away.
It is Godoy over to take it. Godoy with 3 goals on the season, 8 games played. Looks to set one up here, delivers. Again, cleared to the middle of the field, Manfoot. Schindler chips into the box. Fernandez, what a save from Hogg.
Hogg is earning his money tonight. That was a great save. That's 2 he's made already.
Wow. Great ball from Schindler.
Yeah.
And it's Fernandez denied by a great save. Here's another look at it. Tremendous.
Well done by Fernandez. Just a little flick with the outside of his foot.
Another header. Again, top of the 18. Ball seems to be popping there quite a bit on these corner kick clearances. This time, FC Buffalo tries to get out. They can't. It's Manfoot. Shot is blocked. Another shot. Finn off the post and in!
Great ball. Great ball.
1-0 Rochester as August Finn has his first Lancer goal in the 22nd minute.
That was bound to happen. Too many of the corner kicks are coming out to the 18, and we get it right there and put it back in. We had the first 2-3 opportunities early on.
August Finn with a rocket.
Caught that inside corner of the post. Not much the goalkeeper can do. Hogg's been doing a great job keeping him in the game.
That'll be unassisted as Manfoot just blasted one into the traffic. Came off a couple of Buffalo players, but for August Finn, the 19-year-old, a scrappy, hard-working player, unleashes a low laser that off the post and into the net in the 22nd minute. Rochester leads it 1-0. Lancers 1, FC Buffalo nothing. It's off of Winkle.
The next 5 minutes are crucial. We can't give up anything. We're going to make sure we stay on top and keep pressing, and see if we can get a second one.
Rosano. Up on the near side. Scales brings it down for FC Buffalo. Barrett flicks it on looking for Stout. Harling is there again. What a rifle from August Finn. That was a laser.
And so often players lift their heads, and that lifts everything. That ball could have very easily gone over the goal, but he kept his head over the ball, his knee over the ball. It was the perfect technical shot.
Well, you want to see it. That's why you lift your head.
Yeah.
You want to see it go in.
You can do that after you shoot.
Oh, after, okay. I wish someone told me that 30 years ago. I would have had a lot more goals. Yeah. Here's Barrett and FC Buffalo working the far side. A low cross deflected off of Crawford. Corner kick coming up here for FC Buffalo on the far side. And while we have a break, congratulations to Elm City Express forward Tavoy Bull Morgan, the Miter MPSL Player of the Week. Got his first start in June 17th, played 40 minutes, scored 4 goals. Second game, scored another goal against the Brooklyn Italians. Elm City out of Connecticut with the Player of the Week. High, deep cross, headed back at the 6, still loose ball. Players battling. Banaheen takes it out of harm's way.
Yeah, right there he should wait, get everybody out, calm down, just relax and make sure everyone clears out there, and you can roll the ball out to his right back. See, this is where a goalkeeper is very important. If under pressure, give it a chance for defenders and everyone else to catch their breath, hold the ball a little bit, get the guys wide, maybe put the ball on the ground, then kick it out. I think that's the inexperience you see in Banaheen right now.
22 years old. Trying to quickly get that one back into play as the Lancers coming forward. Manfoot.
Oh.
And Hogg has to hustle, and he'll give up a throw-in, much better than a corner kick. We saw the result of that last one. Quickly taken. Fernandez. Handball. Referee's assistant has the flag up. This could be a PK.
It could be. Yeah.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah, there he needs to discuss that.
This will be interesting. It was clearly in the box.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it maybe.
Oh, he's going to call it outside.
Outside the box. Oh.
If we can get a look at that replay, guy, Brett, down in the truck, can you get a look at that replay about 1 minute ago? The handball that was called, not called, then called. Lancers are.
Yeah, the Lancers are arguing that it was
serious
inside
discussion.
The box. Yeah. The referee didn't see it.
Brett, can you bring that replay up of the handball? Now he's pointing to the spot. So let's see what the call is. Yeah, now he's going to put it on the spot. Yep, he's pointing to the spot. Now Buffalo's going to object to this.
He is, that's right. Yeah.
Juan Collazo is the official. And it'll be The Lancers with the penalty. Manfoot setting up to take it. He's got 1 assist on the season. Frank Butcher, the head coach, also over talking to the referee's assistant. It was kind of a half flag raise.
Yeah. You know, I think that maybe the referee didn't see it. He could have very easily have just waved the linesman down a little bit. You know, it's a tough call. It's a tough call to make, and I don't know if I would have made that call. I would have gone over to talk to my AR and discussed it with him and probably say, okay, you told me, but we're going to move on and play.
I agree. Big break here for the Lancers as Slotemaker still having a discussion with Juan Collazo. A big break here for Rochester as Manfoot will put it on the spot.
They're trying to ice him, Manfoot.
Hogg will stand back on his line. Antonio Manfoot played with AFC Cleveland last year. Takes a few steps back. Manfoot winds, fires, punched away by
Great
Hogg. Good
Great
save from
save.
Hogg.
But it's also poorly taken penalty kick. About 4 or 5 feet off the ground, right where the goalkeeper all he has to do is just lean over.
He has come up big, and he's done it once again. We'll get a look at that replay, hopefully, on the PK save. Next stoppage, hopefully, we'll see what Hogg has come up with again, but he's got Godoy to deal with now. Coming into the box, Godoy. And off there of Cooper's leg, corner kick coming up again for the Lancers.
Yeah, as you can see here, it's going to be a little bit off the ground and perfect height for the goalkeeper to make a save. You put that ball down low, that's a goal.
Big save and corner kick now for the Lancers, 29th minute. It's a deep one over to the far side, headed back top of the 18. And knocked away by FC Buffalo. I guess in that situation, the Lancers weren't happy, but maybe justice was served.
Definitely. I mean, that's, you know, it's a tough call to make, and you know, so very, very often referees will say to their AR, you know, put the flag down and we'll play on.
It was almost like he brought it up, and it was like an oops. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
up.
yeah.
He got my attention, and he came over, had the discussion, and made the call. Rosano. Pass intercepted by Winkle. We'll see if Buffalo can get a spark from that big save from Hogg. Stone. Shot. Good tackle at the last second.
Tackle. Yeah. You know, on that corner kick, or excuse me, the penalty kick that we're seeing right here right now, there's a new rule that they've proposed for FIFA that right there, Manfred could have gone in and kicked the ball again because the goalkeeper made the save. They're looking to do is change that to a goal kick. Make it a goal kick because he
plays dead.
Plays dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's 4 or 5 rules I read about the other day in Soccer America, and that's one of them.
I don't know about that one.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
And the one I disagree with the most is to cut the game from 90 to 60 minutes.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
For what reason?
I think the reason is that, you know, there's so much stoppage of play and you know, injuries and stuff like that, and the referee will keep the clock and just 60 minutes, boom, game's over with. And same thing with, you know, sometimes there's
So 1 60-minute half?
1 60-minute game. Yeah.
That's it. No halftime.
Nothing.
Oh.
And another rule change they're thinking about is get to it in here in a minute. Any kind of restart, corner kick, direct kicks, indirect kicks, where the player can dribble instead of playing the ball.
Wow.
That's 3. There's 6 of them. They're really bizarre, very, very bizarre. The one I didn't mind, I thought it was okay, is when the ball's kicked, there's a goal kick, and no one can touch it until the ball clears the 18. And they just want to make sure it doesn't matter. Either offense or defense can go in and touch the ball.
Okay, I'll buy that one.
Yeah.
But the 60-minute game, you're destroying any marketing opportunities.
Absolutely.
Halftime is your time to sell sponsorships.
Yeah.
You got a few ribbons, you know, across the screen during the game, but That's
that doesn't.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
Manfoot call for the foul. Maybe a little frustration there as Slotemaker went down. He quickly takes it out to Peterson. Ball into the box, onto the near side. And you could see what his intention was.
Yeah. If he had gotten his body a little bit more lateral to the ground, that could have been a golazo for sure.
Been beautiful. It was Winkle with the shot. It was off the mark, and Benaheen. You know, getting back to that PK, then you wonder, coming back on the other end, is there a makeup call in the works?
Yeah, you often wonder about that. You know, the one that could have been, it's not 100% sure, and so you know, hopefully the referee doesn't do anything like that.
If there's anything iffy in the Lancers box, maybe
Yeah.
FC Buffalo gets a shot.
Yeah, you know, FC Buffalo's going to make noise about it.
Oh, yeah. There's Manfoot. That was a handball, though. That was clear.
Yeah. Maybe that's the makeup.
Off of Winkle. Throw in here for the Lancers. FC Buffalo's going to the bench early on. Rosano will hold off. It's Barrett who's coming off. And we'll see who comes on for him. This is the first change of the game in the 33rd minute. Isaiah Barrett steps off. And no word yet of who his replacement is.
28.
Chris Walter.
Chris Walter, right? Oh, yeah.
Bringing on the veteran at 24 years old.
I think I coached Chris in ODP years ago. That sounds very familiar.
Played at Hartwick.
Yep.
Got a goal on the season. He replaces Isaiah Barrett. Yes, in the 33rd minute. Walter was the player who got tangled up with Manfoot and got the red card as this dangerous ball comes across the 6. Now put back Winkle. Scales. Walter's first touch popped into the 18. Headed away by Schindler. Scales. Far side for Peterson, up and over his head. Lancers throwing.
It's nice to see some Buffalo fans here.
Yeah, they're making some noise.
Yeah, it adds to the rivalry. And a couple weeks ago we had Syracuse, and
Fun night.
That's a fun night.
Absolutely. A ton of activities tonight in Rochester. Jazz festival, some other concerts, and a lot of choices for the entertainment dollar tonight. Winkle brings it down. Cooper back to Winkle. Winkle spinning away, looking for some help. Goes back to Slotemaker. Touch forward by Sinclair. Stout able to keep that one in play. Throwing coming up for the Lancers. 35th minute, if you're just tuning in, it was August Finn with a rocket in the 22nd minute, his first goal of the season. And then it was a missed PK in the 30th minute. It was Manfoot denied by Hogg. Stone looking to get that one to Godoy. He couldn't. FC Buffalo on the near side with Winkle. Winkle takes a touch outside for Scales. Now back to Walter. Walter trying to go to Winkle, no luck.
Yeah, that final pass for Buffalo is just eluding them. They seem they can't figure out the defense, the Lancers defense yet.
Be a goal kick for Will Banaheen, a 22-year-old working on a recruiting website for high school athletes. Give him a little plug here. It's called commitnation.com. Be sure to visit that if you're looking for a little help with high school athletes looking to enter into the college game.
It's a very competitive business.
Oh, I can imagine. You know, it's not just coach in the fall and pack it up. It's go, go, go.
Yeah.
Manfoot through the center circle. Good ball. Stone is in. Hogg is off his line. Hogg gets a piece of it and second chance to knock it forward. Called Schindler for the foul, going up the back of Dragomir, the 24-year-old. It's Cooper to take it. The Canadian plays at Robert Morris University. Walter hustles to get it to Peterson to the far side. Scales. Heavy touch there, and they're going to call the foul as it was Finn going in hard against Slotemaker.
Didn't look like he even touched him, but it's, I think he sold that. Finn's right.
Wasn't afraid to let his opinion be known. Sinclair to take it. Buffalo pushing a few players into the box. Deep service into the 18, headed back to the top of the box and cleared away by Finn. Manfoot, the lone player in white, battling with Scales. Scales gets a poke on it. Stout. Haven't called his name in a few minutes, gets another touch on it. Walter. Scales. He'll go with a bomb from distance, doesn't make it through the first layer of defense. Allen. This pass is out of bounds. Throwing coming up here for Peterson. He'll be a junior at Long Island University, Brooklyn. Throws it into Stout. Nicely knocked away from Finn. Here's Allen. Schindler. He'll go long on this one. Finds the foot of Godoy.
It's a possession is key here now. Try to bring them out of their shell and exploit from the outside.
There's Stone.
I'm liking the way Stone is playing tonight. He's dropping back into the midfield to receive the ball instead of just staying up high as a target. It's creating some problems for Buffalo.
Godoy. Shot. One hop into the arms of Hogg. So when a striker does that, are you going to see a defender track with him and open up space?
That's what they're looking for. To that happen and open up space for maybe, because Stone's the striker and Manfoot's the number 10, plays right underneath them. Hopefully that'll create that space and the ball can be slid into him.
Yeah, Stone is definitely coming back quite a bit to receive the ball. As Godoy and Rosado working a little magic here, but it's broken up. 40th minute, Lancers lead at 1-0. Harling. Good ball. Fernandez turns. Fernandez. Still Fernandez
nice.
on the left foot. The shot up and over the goal. What
Very
a bit of work.
Done. Nice work. Nice footwork to get around the defenders. Drew the ball back behind him and hit it with his left foot. Very nicely done. There you see Lucas. You just see the end result.
He's definitely getting into a groove, a rhythm, isn't he?
He is. He definitely is. He's maturing. He's feeling comfortable, and lifted his game up a great deal.
He'll go back to Temple, a different player, Lucas Fernandez. Played 9 games last season.
He will definitely add a lot to that program.
Only 18 years old. This one off of Stone. Throwing here for Buffalo. It's Peterson to take it. 41st minute. Good header by Crawford. Scissored away by Fernandez, but out of play. 2 balls on the field. Peterson. Slotemaker. Good turn. Top of the 18. Dragomir taken down, and the referee's going to call it. Restart,
call.
top of the 18.
Yeah, I think that's a call that helps Buffalo. I mean, they had the advantage. The guy turned, had the shot on goal, and
It's Emerson who was taken down.
All right, but we still had the opportunity to shoot on goal. If the ball would have gone into the net.
This is dead center, 22, 23 yards away from goal. Banaheen will have to set up a good wall and take a look at it from there. Emerson, one of the players over the ball. Looks like Slotamaker also taking a look at it. Whistle blows, big wall for the Lancers. Slotamaker's shot off the wall does its job. Arms up in there. They wanted a handball there.
Handball. Yeah. Yeah, they figured, just like back the penalty kick that we got earlier.
Far side corner kick for FC Buffalo late in the first half. It's Finn's goal midway through half number one that has Rochester in the lead. Slotamaker gets up there but couldn't put it on frame.
Yeah, that's a second corner kick that someone snuck in the back and headed the ball. We need to be a little more alert about that. All it takes is just the one time he heads the ball down and causes some confusion. Ball can be bounced around and we can get it in the back of the net.
For the Lancers, if you look at their next two games, they're on the road at Erie on July 2nd, July 7th at AFC Cleveland. This header coming forward, and Harling has to hustle. Rosano, no.
Ooh, Anthony, that could be a yellow card. That easily could be a yellow card.
Uh-oh.
There was no reason for something like that. He's got lucky there.
He just got the point. And a few more words still coming from the official. Yeah, you're right. That was foolish. Chance here for Stout. Nope, Harling breaks it up. On the far side, no one there. It'll just be Walter to play with Peterson.
Yeah, Buffalo's putting some pressure on here in the last 3 minutes. A minute left in the game, or in a half rather. And see, those are things that we shouldn't be doing. It's just putting more pressure on us.
It's Crawford this time, call for the nudge.
Yeah.
Late in the first half, 44th minute, another restart here for Buffalo to put it into the box.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to give up a goal here.
Cross, header up in the mix. Harling gets it away. Whiffing on this shot is Emerson.
Get the flag up for offsides.
That'll bring this one to an end. 45th minute. Harling plays it quickly. Crawford wasn't expecting it, but still alert enough to play on. Manfoot. Behind Stone, picked up by Walter. Scales. Good tackle from Godoy. Referee's assistant will help. Yep, it's Dragomir was taken down. Schindler says he was leaning into me. Free kick coming up here as the rain starts once again. 45th minute. We're in first half stoppage time.
1 minute. 1 minute left in it.
And you love these late goals, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I've been saying it over and over. Crucial time here. First five, last five. Rain starting to fall again. Sinclair. Dangerous ball. Banaheen punches it away to the far side corner kick.
Still a corner kick. Still.
It's Winkle over to take it. Both teams have had their opportunities on corner kicks today. Winkle trying to rush and get this one in before the whistle blows. Good ball. Headed away by Harling. Winkle. Back heel to Stout.
Remind me to tell you something about that. One of those two new rules, or one of those 6 new rules they're talking about. Now we're in injury time. The new rule they're trying to push is that we don't stop the game during the course of that action until if the ball goes out of bounds. That's the end of the game. So if someone's threatening the ball still on the field, we keep playing. Well, there's 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Wow.
So there's some sort of, you know.
Who are these people? That's what I want to know. Foul was called. There was a handball, I believe, corner of the 18 on the far side. Buffalo with another chance. Walters' low shot, still in front. Benaheen, what a sacrifice there.
Yeah, he came in and grabbed the ball off their feet. Well done by him.
No fear at all. Just blasting in there. What a punt from Benaheen. 3/4 of the field. Referee checking his watch. Halftime interview will be Finn, Harling, and Miller with Soccer Sam. Unless the rain has changed that, we'll keep you posted. August Finn, Alex Harling, and Doug Miller scheduled to speak with Soccer Sam. Walter. And the whistle blows to bring half number 1 to a close as Rochester has a 1-0 lead thanks to the 22nd minute goal from August Finn. Lancers also had a PK that was saved by Hogg in half number 1, so it stands 1-0 Rochester. We'll go down to Soccer Sam momentarily as, again, August Finn, Alex Harling, and Doug Miller are the scheduled guests, and they're making their way over now. Let's take it away to Soccer Sam.
August Finn, High Falls, New York, right? That's right up the street from Buffalo, New York. What a goal, man. Dude, you're playing awesome tonight.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
So how does it feel to play against a lot of the guys you probably grew up playing against?
You know, feels good. It's a lot of competition, and, you know, we just got to keep working, focus on the second half.
Well, best of luck and get some more goals, all right?
Thank you.
August Finn, Alex Harling. Alex, last game, you were the player of the game in Dayton, Ohio, against the Dayton Dynamo, man. Your defensive skills are just truly remarkable back there. Fans say to me all the time, where did this guy play? MLS, Brazil, Italy, where did he play? Where you been, man? You played at Roberts, you graduated from Roberts. What else you been doing with your soccer career?
Not much, really. Just playing indoor leagues at TSC. Nothing crazy. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Well, I'm predicting that someday you're going to be an MLS player, and I'm proud that you kind of got your start here with the Rochester Lancers.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a big game. I appreciate everybody coming out. We need this win. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Doug Miller, the living legend. Brother, these guys are on fire, this team, but this Buffalo team's for real. They got all these fans over there. They're in some kind of band, and like they're making all this noise, but dude, this team's for real.
Yeah, you know, Buffalo's a quality team, and, you know, we've had 4 or 5 extra chances that we should have put away. You know, the second half, we got to put them away just because, you know, the longer they hang around, you know, the more chances we're going to give up.
All right, well, I heard you brought in a couple more ex-indoor Lancer guys that were with the indoor Lancers. Tell me who joined the club this week.
Joey and Jamie Capinos are here, and they'll get some action in the second half. We're looking forward to seeing them play.
All right, Doug Miller, the franchise there. Listen, fans, I know a lot of you are concerned about where Lancer Louie is. He's not graduating. Ashley King made that up. Lancer Louie is now working undercover for the FBI.
All right, Soccer Sam, thank you. Rain has stopped. Hopefully that wig will stay in place, Sam. Good luck. 1-0 at the half. We'll come back with second half action on Lancers Broadcast Network. Good job. You're earning your money tonight.
Half the time, the words their players say.
I know. You know what? Doesn't mean you have to talk like that, right?
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking to myself, man, these guys teach them much.
What are you gonna get?
È un giocatore
Don't get too much. I might want to eat it. Don't get a lot.
Mai sentito però.
Serie D.
Sembra di Serie D. Quarta serie.
Sì.
Second half about to begin. The rain has slowed down, but the breeze has definitely picked up. Welcome back to Charlie Schiano Field as the Lancers have a 1-0 lead over FC Buffalo. It was August Finn. His first goal as a Lancer in the 22nd minute. That's the difference up to this point right now, as the Lancers in the all-white with gold socks will be attacking from left to right, and FC Buffalo will have the kickoff in the navy blue. They'll be going from our right to the left, and it'll be Julian Dragomir, the Montana State player, also played at UNLV, to do the honors. And Juan Collazo gets us underway.
Well, looking forward to a good second half. I thought both teams played well in the first half. Good close game, good marking. Great goal by Finn. And also Hogg actually kept out a couple other ones. Made a great save on a penalty kick to keep this game close. So it's still anybody's game.
He has been good in the nets for FC Buffalo. Slotamaker. Scales, little touch gets away from him. Knocked up by Schindler now. Picked up again by Scales. Loses possession to Allen. Harling. High pressure from Dragomir, forcing Schindler to quickly play it forward to Stone. Throw in for Buffalo, just inside the Lancers' half of the field. If you're just tuning in, 22nd minute goal unassisted by Finn. Also a PK denied by Hogg from the foot of Manfoot. This one too. Manfoot, good run from Manfoot. Almost got it back to Stone.
That was a nice play. Ball got away from him a little bit on this turf.
Stout. Gets around Crawford. Good move.
Very nice.
Low cross. Allen tracking back to knock it away.
Yeah, now Stout's out in the mid, wide, but he seems to be all over the field. When he gets into the midfield, he gets in the positions to receive the ball. And, you know, someone's got to keep an eye on him.
There's Stone. Working with Fernandez. Finn. Manfoot trying to get in behind, headed away there by Slotamaker. There's Rosano. Allen to Schindler. Picked up by Walter. Buffalo going to keep possession. They do with Peterson. This is Stout. Peterson. Brought up by Finn. Stone. Lancers come away with it.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see Stone all the way back, and he's creating a lot of opportunities for Godoy and Manfoot, the two little quick guys up front. Good ball handlers. If they get the ball, they can take someone on 1v1.
There's Scales back to Slotamaker. Walter all the way back to Hogg, who has to hustle. You like
Cheeky,
that touch,
cheeky,
huh?
yeah.
I guess keepers got to play too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we include them in all our practices. Make sure they know how to do that.
You don't just throw them off in the corner like they used to?
No.
Just go do something.
No, we don't put the kid in the corner and just limit the ball.
How the game has changed, huh?
Tremendously. Some of it for the good. I definitely think it's really, there's some great rules. But the rules we talked about earlier, the first half, no. Yeah, I definitely like to see the rule about the ball coming outside the 18. We really don't need that rule. Anybody should just touch that ball.
And that's about it. The other 5 or so rules you talked about, yeah that's a definite no. Crawford gets it to Godoy. And his quick service into the box is picked up by Hogg. Rosano takes the driven punt down at midfield, spins away from one, gets it to Godoy, and foul called. Free kick for the Lancers coming up. 49th minute or 50th minute now. in the second to last home game for the Lancers, who will be on the road for 2. Rosano. Thanks to Jill Rizzo for telling us there was no subs in the second half. Thank you. Could not do it without her. Hogg will go slow on this one to Sinclair. Sinclair, the Scotsman, be at the University of Mobile.
University of Mobile. One of my friends, a good friend of mine, he used to coach there. A gentleman by the name of Peter Fuller. Now is with the Academy of Philadelphia Union.
Nice.
Great coach. Did a lot of good things down in Mobile.
Your little group there, Reynolds, Sarakin. Craig Reynolds still coaching?
Yeah, he's the assistant coach at DePaul University.
Nice.
In Chicago. And D1 program, good program. Highly respected academic school. And loves Chicago.
Obviously, we know where Sarakin is and has been, but any other former Lancers that you know of coaching at the collegiate level?
Not anyone that I can think off the top of my head. Some of them are involved in different things, you know, club ball or even refereeing. If you would believe, Dave DeRico, he's in Dallas, he's refereeing.
I remember Dave DeRico.
And Dave, the amazing thing is he's refereeing, and when he was here, he was the referee's worst nightmare.
Talking about the former Rochester Lancers, who ended in 1980 with a record of 12-20, fourth in the Eastern Division. And look back at the attendance, 7,700 fans a game. Not a bad crowd.
It was a great crowd for a small market like that. If the NSL would have survived right now, I think we could have actually built a brand new stadium with, you know, would have really helped, and attendance would have been the Green Bay
yes.
of the NASL.
Corner or restart for the Lancers.
Oh, great save.
And Hogg, he seems to kind of hang in the air and just wait for that ball to come.
Yeah.
Another good save on the restart.
Yeah, a great shot. Again, equally a good shot, a great save.
Fernandez over to take the corner, 52nd minute. Hogg has been busy in the nets. He's been splitting time with Figler. It's Fernandez.
Out-swinging corner kick. Hopefully, you. Well,
headed back to Fernandez. Still Fernandez. This one's going to
stay in.
No, he called it out.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. No.
Got a better view than we do.
I was just going to say, better angle.
I think we've talked about this too. There's like little
indentation.
Yeah, with those
like
lines.
A gutter. Yeah.
I think the ball was actually kept in play because of that. Crawford, another throw-in. Looking for a ball. He'll get it. Tim Crawford, 25 years old. Gets it back off the field, the second ball, and receives the game ball now. Finn, knocked down from behind by Walter. The goal scorer gets up. Fernandez will trot over to take it. He'll push some numbers forward. Harling, target player, will go into the box for the Lancers. Rochester now 437 minutes, plus the 8 minutes we've played here in this second half. 445 minutes of scoreless soccer. Fernandez, that one gets away from him as it's too deep for Harling to deal with.
Yeah, Hogg had that all the way. He had it read it real well, and just backed up and make sure that no one got behind him or in front of him. That near post is wide open. If that ball would have been played there, I think we could have gotten ourselves another goal.
FC Buffalo, the last team to score against the Lancers on June the 2nd. They would love to do it again and break this 445-minute scoreless streak that's been put together. Good header. Fernandez looking for Manfoot. Or it was Godoy, I'm sorry. Oh, pressure here, Fernandez. And Sinclair has to be aware. He'll go long. Cooper. Outside for Scales. Chance for Buffalo to come forward. Winkle. Off the foot of Rosano.
I think Doug has found his 11. All the players are playing well. They play well together, and they understand each other. The back four are strong. As I said earlier on in the broadcast, that's how you build championship teams. Total 11 players playing defense, and it's a great understanding.
Yeah, it hasn't he hasn't tinkered too much since he found that special mix.
Yeah.
There's Finn. Back to Harling. Fernandez. Allen. Crawford. Manfoot. Broken up there by Slotemaker. Or it's Sinclair, I'm sorry. It's played behind. Lancers can come back with a counter. Finn. Through the middle of the field. Goes outside for Godoy. Godoy. For Finn, couldn't get it there. Scales. Schindler steps in. Gets it to Rosano. Lancers are going to go to the bench. Crawford. Back to Harling.
That's it.
Schindler. Winkle hustles to keep it in play, but Godoy almost comes away with it. This will give Rochester a chance to make their first change of the game. It'll be in the 57th minute. And
Timmy Crawford.
Crawford is coming off. His night is over in the 57th minute. And he's going to be replaced by Capinos.
That's
Jamie Capinos.
That's kind of surprising. We just talked a little bit about how he has a unit.
Thanks to Jill Rizzo again for these wonderful notes on the substitutions. It's Capinos for Crawford. And she put it in the right spot. Very good, Jill. Very good. Yeah, we just talked about how he hasn't really tinkered with things. Capinos, this will only be his second appearance. He played indoors with the Rochester Lancers and the Detroit Waza Flow.
Right.
And another change will be coming up here, this time for the visitors. It's going to be Peterson coming off. And we'll get you who has come on for him. This is in the 58th minute. And that was John Carey. It was the second substitution. Carey played at Canisius College from Syracuse, New York. Two changes made for Frank Butcher and FC Buffalo. Finn called for the undercut, as it was Jake Cooper who went down. A restart coming up here for FC Buffalo. Busy weekend for them. They'll be at Dayton on Sunday. On the Lancers, we'll wait till July 2nd. And the substitutions now coming fast and furious. This restart off the head of Slotemaker and off the football upright. And we'll see who's coming off for Rochester in the 59th minute. It's Manfoot is out. And I believe from this long distance it's Gerber, but don't quote these old eyes. Or is it Cunningham? I believe it's Michael Cunningham coming out in the 59th minute. Cunningham, the 26-year-old, with 1 goal, 1 assist.
Yeah, he's a game changer. Last time, 2 times that that he's played, he's done some great things out wide right. Scored a great goal a couple weeks ago. I think that's a good move.
The Englishman with a goal and an assist on the season. Quick restart taken, deflected off of Godoy. Picked up by Schindler. Capinos comes in hard in the tackle and wins it. That's a good way to get introduced to the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Cunningham battling with it. Capinos helping out as well. Fernandez.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, didn't need
Keep
to do
it
that.
simple.
Throwing for Stout. Nope, he's going to leave it for Sinclair. Both teams have made 2 changes as we're in the 61st minute. A lot of stoppages in this second half.
Yeah.
Tough to get a little rhythm going.
Yeah, neither team can get that rhythm going. I noticed it as well. It's just a matter of the referee letting them play a little bit. It is a contact sport, so what do you call it? Something like that? Come on. I think that no one really gained an advantage out of that. Just let them play a little bit.
Delivers into the box. Ends up on the foot of Godoy. Switch onto the near side for Cunningham. Sinclair breaking it up. Still Sinclair. Pass is intercepted by Capinos to Finn.
Nice change of attack.
Headed back, and it will reach Hogg. Help from Carey. A lot of activity going on both sidelines. As in the MPSL, 5 substitutions allowed for each, or 7, I'm sorry. So 5 more.
Wow.
And this bombed away by Emerson. And no trouble there at all for Benaheen.
Yeah, actually Buffalo had a nice build up there, and the ball was drawn back, and no one would be seen for Buffalo. And the clearance by Rochester didn't go very far, and ball ended up as a field goal.
Benaheen will do the honors and get this one back into play. We're in the 62nd minute. The only goal from Finn. Played forward for Scales. Winkle can't keep it in play. Throw one coming up for the Lancers. Look to continue their fine form. Slotamaker, Walter avoids one, keeps possession. Winkle rubbed off the ball by Rosano, and last touch by FC Buffalo. Anthony Rosano.
Yeah, I think he's found his home in that left back's position.
Because he started where, in the middle?
Started
midfield?
in the middle, yeah. Started in the middle as one of the defensive midfielders. Moved to right back a little bit, and then now is at left back.
Good step from Capinos. And a good touch to Cunningham. The 2 subs combined. Cunningham on the near side. He's dangerous one-on-1. Still Cunningham. Cuts it inside, and the shot is off the mark.
Yeah, a little bit off balance there, but he did a good job of taking the defender 1v1 and getting inside of him. Maybe next time he takes him outside and crosses the ball. You want a player like that who can keep the defense guessing.
We've seen some individual brilliance from Cunningham this season. The 26-year-old 2-time All-American Roberts Wesleyan. There's Harling to Capinos.
I'm not sure what that call was all about.
I can guess at a high kick, maybe. Dangerous play.
Yeah.
It'll be Greg Walters. It'll be Chris Walter over to take it. Entered the season with the most games played for FC Buffalo at 51. Deep swerving ball, and no trouble there for the Lancers defense.
Yeah, I was a little concerned about Will coming out, stopping, and kind of retreating a little bit. As a goalkeeper, you have to be decisive.
Lancers making another change momentarily here as player working his way towards the fourth official. Doug Miller not afraid to make those substitutions, pull the trigger. We've seen him make a couple early ones this season. Things aren't going his way. He will definitely change the deal.
Yeah, I think Doug's sensing that we're kind of losing control of this game and maybe has to make that change.
Finn appears to be maybe one of those players who could be on the tired side.
Yeah, or Fernandez as well.
Yep. And there's Fernandez trying the 1-2. Couldn't connect with Stone. Throw into Walter. Sinclair. Whips it over to the far side. Brought down by Scales. And just given away to Fernandez. Scales gets another chance after some hard work from a teammate. Scales into the 18. Chips into the box and cleared away by Cunningham.
Good tackle. Anthony Rosano came all the way from the left back to the center of the pitch to tackle that ball away.
Good little flick from Cunningham. He's got some space. He's got Fernandez as well. Still Cunningham. Tried to go outside to Stone. I think the flag was going to come up.
I think it would have, yeah, so we've gone through. The center back played it well.
Stone. Stone, the shot blocked. Outside for Godoy. Haven't called his name too often tonight. We'll see what he comes up with out of the bag of tricks. Plays it safe to Capinos. Shot! Off the mark from Jamie Capinos.
Yeah, Rafael hasn't been in the game much. Playing wide like that, I think, they kind of every fifth ball maybe. And he's the type of guy that should be around the ball more central.
It'll be Hogg with a goal kick. The 22-year-old has been extremely busy, and if not for him, this could easily be a 3 or 4-0 Lancers scoreline.
Yeah. I mean, Hogg's done a great job. He's earned his keep.
Here's Sinclair. Looking to get the ball to Winkle. Unable to. Winkle, part of the Toronto FC Academy team. Defends the throw-in. Sent forward now to Stone. Stone for Godoy. Top of the 18, back to the goal. Godoy trying to turn, lays it off. Stone steps in and drives one off the mark.
I like that combination. We keep bringing up how Stone is dropping all the way back and giving opportunities for Godoy and some other guys making runs there. It's worked out real well.
Winkle. Capinos forcing him back to Sinclair. Good to see the Capinos boys.
Yeah.
Back in Rochester, and they were going to play last. Going to be a card here to Finn. And again, I think that's just fatigue.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the yellow card, though. Was there a foul? Absolutely. There's a little bit of frustration on Finn. The ball got away from him, and
just that touch right there.
That touch right there. Yeah. I'm not sure whether it was a yellow card foul.
And the card goes in the 69th minute to the goal scorer, August Finn. Alter deep into the box, headed away by you-know-who, Jake Schindler.
Steady back there, Jake is. He's that rock. There he is again.
And for Stone, headed away there by Slotamaker. Fernandez. Another near side. Cunningham,
Nice
so
ball.
exciting one-on-one.
He has all that space.
There he comes. One-on-one with Sinclair. Cuts it inside. Poked away by Sinclair. Corner kick.
Yeah, it looks like Sinclair may have injured himself on that tackle. Either that or he's fatigued.
Buffalo with a full complement of subs on the bench available. Sinclair looks like he'll be okay, the 20-year-old. Cunningham over to take the corner kick on the near side. Cunningham coming on in the 59th minute for Manfoot. Cunningham, driven ball. Headed away, chance for Buffalo to go 3v3. Broken up by Harling. Sinclair avoids one, now two. Nope, can't get through the 4. Stone. Fernandez, top of the 18, the shot, it's up and over.
Yeah, I don't think he looked to see where the goalkeeper was. Hogg was coming off and cut down his angle. If he would have looked up, I think he could have just slid the ball underneath him.
It's set up beautifully for him. A few bounces here and there, and he found himself maybe just inside the 18. Lancers hanging on to that slim 1-0 lead. There's Godoy, appended and taken down. Free kick coming up here for the Lancers. Godoy is he's so deceiving. You see him go up against these much bigger, stronger players, and you think he's going to lose this battle.
Yeah.
But he seems to lower his center of gravity and just keep possession.
He's such a strong player. He's got strong legs. 2 years of playing against him with my team at MCC, notice how he uses his strength, uses it well. Tough to knock off the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he just battles. You anticipate that he's going to lose some of these challenges with the bigger guys, and he's right in there keeping possession of the ball.
Yeah.
Stone wanted some movement from Rosano, didn't get it, so a throw-in coming up here for FC Buffalo. Oof. Godoy.
Now I think that more would be a yellow card, so more so than the one that Finn got.
Referee will calm things down. And he'll give the card to Godoy.
Yeah.
Second yellow card of the game for the Lancers, 72nd minute. Godoy will join Finn in the book.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that's something that the referee got talked into. I don't know if he would have given it to him right away, but with a little bit of lobbying by the Buffalo players, maybe he decided, let's keep things cool. Let's give him a yellow card.
A little persuasion helping out.
Yeah. Arm twisting.
Yeah. Into the box. Emerson. Still Emerson battling with Capinos. Harling. So smooth. Just comes out of nowhere and cleans up the mess. Here's Harling again. Fernandez almost pickpockets Sinclair. He's not done yet, and they'll call him for the foul.
Yeah, you can see him clutching to his arm and his shirt. But that's what you want your attackers to do. Don't let it be too easy for them to get out.
Two changes coming up here for Frank Butcher's FC Buffalo side. Fernandez gets the header forward for Stone.
1v3.
And he's going to win a free kick.
Yeah,
hey.
Well done, well done. Play early, there you go.
And there it is. Allen is into the 18. Allen, the shot, finds the post and into the back of the net. The quick restart makes the difference.
Yes, it does. That's what you want in a player. You're playing heads-up soccer. The boys had their head up. Foul's committed. Stop the ball, play it, and he gets in. And that was a great shot. Nice bender around the goalkeeper and hit the back post. Both goals off the post.
Allen's first goal of the season, and here's a look at it.
I would say that's close to being a golazo because he did a very good job of bending the ball around the goalkeeper, getting the inside of the post. Buffalo's two substitutions.
They took off
There was assist.
Dragomir and Emerson. If we can see the replay of the quick restart again, we'll get you the assist on the goal. It was Ben Allen with the goal, his first as a Lancer. And we'll try to get a replay of the quick restart that was well taken.
Could have been Finn.
They can hear us down in the truck. When I bring that up, it'll be great. They're going to say Fernandez right now got the assist. And like you said, that's good awareness. Headed away by Rosano. Into the box, no trouble for Benaheen. 76th minute, 2-0 Lancers lead. You're right, that was a golazo. Wow.
Yeah, I see Buffalo put in 2 subs.
Yeah, Mackenzie Roach, the 19-year-old, the Canadian who plays at Niagara University, came on. And he was joined, play here momentarily, by number 2, Akeem Shackelford.
Yeah, they have to put out all stops now. Go for it. 2-0, 3-0, immaterial.
Low shot from Winkle, no trouble there for Benaheen. Shackelford, the Jamaican, with 1 goal, 1 assist on the season. Roach has an assist. Those were changes 3 and 4. They came in the 74th minute. It's Benaheen now, he'll take his time and make sure everybody's set to go. Dragomir and Emerson were the players who came off. Benaheen down the middle. Stone chasing this one down. Picked up by Carey. Intercepted, taken away. Godoy gets it back. Stone.
Done.
Top of the 18. Finn, another shot. What a
Great
save from
by
Hogg. The rebound saved
Another
again.
save. Yeah, he was offsides on the rebound, but that was a tremendous save both times.
Wow.
Great goalkeeping.
Cameron Hogg has given up 2, but he saved about 10. Wow.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Yeah, you often don't give MVP of the game to a losing team or player.
He's making a strong case.
Yes.
Cunningham. Lancers have been met by a brick wall, but it took 2 beautiful goals to beat them.
Yeah, both goals are right off the post.
Chipped into the far side. Godoy will chase it down. Poked away. Roach. Scales. Schindler. To Rosano. Slotamaker. Through the center circle. Shackelford. To Stout.
Haven't heard much about Stout second half.
There's Winkle. Harling standing up tall. Cross served into the far side. Looking for Shackelford. And diving on the header is Schindler. I'm going to talk to Jake. He's 29 years old. Looking for Shackelford. He's in. Gets the shot away and it finds the back of the net, the sub.
There goes that streak.
In the 79th minute, Shackelford comes on to cut the lead in half. He's got his 2nd goal of the season. And here's a look at the replay. It's Shackelford's 2nd of the year, and that comes in the 79th minute. So the Lancers' scoreless streak ends at 471 minutes. Stone is off for the Lancers in the 80th minute. And it's Austin Gerber coming on for him. Gerber making his 8th appearance of this season. So Shackelford does what he's supposed to do, comes on and
creates a goal, gives himself a nice G. Took that well.
There's Cunningham. Outside to Gerber, just on. Gerber, back to Cunningham. Low shot, no trouble there for Hogg.
Yeah, no, you know, the old adage in soccer, 2-0 is the most dangerous score. You get one, you have to get a second one. So let's see the next 10 minutes how the Lancers respond to that.
Buffalo coming forward with Stout. 471 minutes of scoreless soccer. Winkle gets away from Capinos. Still Winkle's low shot. No go there. So it was Buffalo who scored the last goal, and it's Buffalo who ended the scoreless streak for the Lancers.
Yeah. Let's hope that these last 10 minutes we do put up a good defense and hold them from getting any more goals. You know, it's a little more urgency now from Buffalo. On our half of that, we should make sure that we possess and look to exploit them, especially, you know, Cunningham's wide open most of the time on the right side, and we should take advantage of that.
Walter goes up strong with Gerber, wins the header. Carey given away to Rosano. Gerber, still Gerber, battles with Walter. And clearly a foul there called against FC Buffalo. The goal scorer Shackelford plays his college soccer at Indian Hills Community College in Iowa, where he was selected to the NJCAA All-American second team. 22-goal performance for the freshman. There's the restart. It's a long, booming kick. Hogg will keep it in play. Headed away by Harling, looking for Godoy on the far side. Walter.
He's in.
Shackelford's in. The flag is finally up, and a moment of tension for the Lancers.
Check this one out.
Frank Butcher, the coach, is almost on a sprint down to the sideline towards the referee's assistant.
Yeah, we have an injury. Lancer down.
Looks like a cramp.
Yeah.
And Brett, can we get a look at that last play into the box? Any chance that Shackelford was the player who was flagged? And I can't tell if it's Gerber from this far side, who's down with a cramp.
We just came in, right?
Now Walter chasing the official who's going to have a word with Frank Butcher on that far side. Yellow card issued to Walter, and this is getting a little chippy over there.
Yeah, that rivalry is really starting to show.
Referee is Juan Colazo, and he's got a whole bunch of Buffalo players and staff surrounding him.
He's talking to a fourth official as well.
Frank Butcher, the head coach, has his arms up in the air, kind of pleading his case. We'll see if we can get the camera shot on them. Again, there's that big circle right there. It is. Thanks, Brett. Referee and fourth official having a big discussion. Referee's reaching into his pocket. And it's going to be a yellow card. I think. We'll see.
Someone's getting a yellow card.
Slotemaker is seeing the yellow card, and now he's issued the yellow card. In the 84th minute. So Slotemaker.
Yeah, Godoy's the one that's hurt. And looks like he maybe subbed for. Yeah, Rafael's slowly limping off.
So Godoy comes out as well with the cramp. 84th minute.
And Wally.
Is it Imwali coming on?
Yes, number 2.
The newcomers. John Imwali. This will be his second appearance as a Lancer. The 24-year-old.
Looks as if he's moving to the right back spot. And I'm not sure where Capinos has ended up.
Get those sorted out for you as the 84th minute sub was in Wale for the injured Godoy. Hopefully just a cramp and nothing else.
Yeah. It looks like Capinos maybe has gone into the, for Godoy's spot. And the, left back maybe.
Looks like Rosano has moved up.
Yeah, yeah. Anthony's moving to the midfield.
85th minute, slim lead, hard-fought battle here. FC Buffalo just keeps coming. Sinclair keeps it. And goes for a little extra touch with Mwale. And they're going to call a corner kick, and Alex Harling and the Lancers can't believe it.
Yeah, it looked like Sinclair dribbled himself right out of bounds there, but maybe the referee saw some sort of obstruction or something that made him decide that it was a corner kick.
Bailey Winkle. Headed away by Capinos, or sorry, Mwale. And out of play. It is going to be a tight finish here at Charlie Schiano Field. The long throw in into the box. One hop. Shackelford again in front. He just couldn't get it to sit, and Banaheen had the chance that he needed to scoop it up.
He almost had that second goal. And yes, it's Shackelford right here. Headed the ball. If he would have had that ball, Banaheen's coming off. He could have very easily chipped it over his head.
Buffalo still coming forward. Scales. Roach. Across. Shackelford shot blocked. Lancers under all sorts of pressure here.
Yeah, they're on their back foot. We got to hold off here for the next 6, 7 minutes here.
Another deep throwing into the box. Flicked forward. Looking for Shackelford. Stout. Too much traffic in front. Walter's shot is blocked. Sinclair. Roach. Back to Sinclair. Shackelford couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah. I thought Sinclair for sure should have done that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was too tight to make a pass like that. I don't think Shackelford expected it. He was expecting him to take the shot. He's inside the 18, probably that was the right move to take the shot.
Lancers holding on. Allen at this point has the go-ahead goal. Cunningham. Slotemaker reads it, plays it back to Hogg. Now outside. Carey. Wale wins the header. And sent back into the Lancers box. A couple of hops in.
Yeah, right.
No trouble for Banaheen.
Yeah, right there. Get the boys up. Give them a chance to get up. Catch their breath.
'88th minute, 2-1 Lancers lead. Goals from Finn and Allen. Shackelford for Buffalo. Cunningham working the flank. Quick cross into the box. Couldn't get it to the foot of Fernandez, but a corner kick and valuable time here for the Lancers to eat away.
Yeah. Slotemaker made a great job there clearing the ball out. If that ball would have gone through, it could have been 3-1 for the Lancers.
I hope it would have put this one to rest. Fernandez. Only 3 in the box for Rochester. Everyone else sitting back.
Too much air on that ball.
Cunningham tripped up. No call made. Almost like, here it is. Take it away. Everybody's sitting back for Rochester to defend. Here's Mwale.
Yeah. 2-1, 3-1. We don't need any more goals. Although standings.
Points per game,
yeah. Yeah, I wasn't thinking it that way. I guess we should go and attack.
We've got to get used to that now.
Yeah.
Fernandez into the corner in the 89th minute. Referee makes a call. Buffalo is coming forward. Actually, kind of benefits the Lancers.
Yeah. But Hogg is calling for the ball. I mean, look, that whole left side or right side of the field is wide open.
90th minute. Cunningham heads it, but it's picked up by Cooper. Looking for Shackelford. Harling steps into this one. Winkle off his head. FC Buffalo is actually going to go to the bench.
Wow. We're in the 90th minute and they're putting in a sub.
It's Cooper coming off.
I would have thought the Lancers would put someone in just to kill a little time.
Right, just the opposite. All right, Frank Butcher making another change, his 5th of the game. Brett Stern coming on, replacing Cooper in the 90th minute. Fernandez brings it down, plays it for Cunningham. And the slide tackle, last touch there by Sinclair. Corner kick coming up for the Lancers.
Yeah, the 4th official said it's 5 minutes of injury time.
Wow. Plenty of time here
Oh,
for
yeah.
anything to happen.
Absolutely.
Fernandez and Cunningham. They'll play it short and try to eat away at the clock. I'm not sure if they're aware that it is 5 minutes. No, Cunningham will serve one into the box. Gerber chasing it down. Rosano to Allen.
Nice ball, Cunningham.
Takes a
Can get
look.
to it.
He's onside.
Oh, he went out of bounds.
Inches.
Should have probably, first time that went into the box.
Quickly taken by Hogg. FC Buffalo looking for the late equalizer. The Lancers looking to hold on. Popped away by Harling. Shackelford has come on, and he's had a few good opportunities. One of them ended up in a goal. Yeah. Bad touch there, picked up by the Lancers. Stern. It's Winkle. Good ball. Scales turns, shot is deflected. And Wale clears it out. Throwing here deep on the near side for FC Buffalo.
Yeah, things are getting a little tight. We got everyone back inside the 18, all the Lancers, and Buffalo's putting all them players in. Even Hogs come up to almost 3/4 of the field.
Walter delivers a long throw on the near side. Headed down. Harling, that looked like it was going towards the goal.
That looked like that as well. I thought it was going to be an own goal. You have a goal kick.
2-1 in stoppage time. Lancers hanging on to this lead. It was Finn in the first half, Allen in the second half. These two teams played to a draw in Buffalo on June the 2nd. 1-1 in a game that saw Buffalo outshoot Rochester 20-5.
I could see that happening. Buffalo's not a bad team. And they have very good goalkeeping. It took exceptional shots from Rochester to get the 2 goals. So, you know, I think they're both evenly matched teams.
Foul just called inside the Lancers' half of the field. As we're 2 minutes or so away from the final whistle. Capinos onto the near side. A good driven ball. It will reach Cunningham. Cunningham cuts around.
Good tackle.
It's Fernandez. The shot swerving, and it just misses the post as Hogg diving to his left.
Yeah, he took that well. Almost like the same goal that Allen scored. Yeah. Little touch to the outside and try to bend it in.
Waiting to see that ripple of the net. It was so well taken.
Yeah.
Fernandez gets away from Winkle. He's elbowed and stopped.
Yeah, yeah. A good call by the referee.
At midfield, restart for the Lancers, who will take their time here.
And Buffalo just is wasting their own time arguing with the referee. Nice ball by.
There's Finn. Rosano, Finn, good 1-2. Rosano tripped up, and he'll get a call and eat away at the clock. But a minute away from that final whistle, and a big sigh of relief for the Lancers, who have met a very tough keeper in Cameron Hogg. Oh, good bit of dribbling here, chipped in.
Oh.
Gerber and Cunningham, the intended targets, couldn't get it. Gerber chases it down, keeps it in play, and knocks it off of Winkle.
Well, the linesman called it for Buffalo.
One last boot downfield, though, and that will not
the
do it. Whoa.
Well, well-deserved one. Good, hard-fought game. Both teams played well. As I said earlier, goalkeeper Hogg, tremendous job in the net. And I think Doug Miller has found his 11 players as starters. Yeah, the scoring or the goalless streak is broken, but still they did a great job.
2-1. Jake Schindler will be the post-game interview with Soccer Sam after the handshakes. Let's go down to field level. Soccer Sam.
Head balls everywhere. Buddy, what a tough team this Buffalo team is.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good rivalry with them over the past 2 years. It feels nice to make sure you win at home. I think that's the most important thing you can do in this league.
So, Jake, I mean, the defense is coming together. I mean, it's been one goal we've given up in like 6 games. I mean, but it's really tight tonight.
Yeah, we had a goal of 3 goals against for the year. Once we got things sorted out after the first 2 games, we've let in 2 goals in the past seven games. So that's what wins games. Defense wins games.
In 2011, when you joined the Indoor Lancers, did you ever imagine your career would go this far from Rochester to Syracuse Indoor, now back to Rochester Outdoor?
I'm still waiting for the national team to call me. So if you can give them my number, that'd be great.
All right, Jake, the Snake Schindler, our player of the game. Thank you so much, Jake. All the players will be available for autographs right after the match. Back to you guys.
All right, Soccer Sam, great job at halftime and postgame, that time with Jake Schindler. Well, Nelson, the Lancers are now 5-2-2, 17 points. Buffalo goes to 2-4-2. And it was, you could see that first game, hard-fought 1-1, and tonight not much different. 2-1 win for the Lancers, and that 7-game unbeaten streak, it just rolls on.
And it goes on, I think, because primarily Doug has found his niche. He's found his players. He's found them exactly where they need to be, and they're playing well, and they just keep going. As I said, this is the formula for championship teams. You get great defense. The back 4 are working well together. You have the midfielders. You have everyone understanding what their roles are. The players coming off the bench did a great job. Cunningham did a real good job, and Allen coming off. They all did a good job, and I think that, as I said, that's what wins championships. And I'm looking forward to this team in the playoffs. I know they have a couple of tough games coming up on the road from now on. They're not going to have that home cooking, but that again, that also goes back to the mark of a champion, that you have to win on the road. See what kind of character they have, what kind of players they are. So when they go to Cleveland, they go to Erie. I think those will be the 2 toughest games for them.
Cameron Hogg obviously was dynamite in the nets tonight.
Absolutely.
We talked about his performance, but it was going to take something special to beat him. It's exactly what Allen and Finn delivered.
Yeah, they did. They hugged the inside of the post, and great goals, great goals. They can't take anything away from either team. I thought it was a great game, entertaining game. The fans, I think, enjoyed themselves, and we have one more home game left, and hopefully people will come out to that one. Then right after that, postseason.
Let's hope so for the Lancers, and then the 5-0-2 streak. Let's see if that continues. Doug Miller has got them in fine form. So the next home game will be Saturday, July 15th against Erie. That'll wrap up the regular season. And, as Nelson mentioned, hopefully the playoffs will continue for the Rochester Lancers, who are now 5-2-2. Buffalo goes to 2-4-2. Final score tonight from Charlie Schiano Field in Rochester. The Lancers 2, FC Buffalo 1. For our entire production crew at SC Video and our color analyst Nelson Cupello, great job tonight. And we will talk to you on July the 15th as the Lancers come home again to take on Erie. Thank you, and have a great night on the Lancers Broadcast Network.